Work process administration topic. Work process administration. This is the first our administration topic which we are discussing about the work process administration. We have the 7 work process, 5 plus 2. So 2 instances, right? So then we have D, V, E, B, M, G, S. Then MGS here dialogue. What we discussed is dialogue work process is responsible to pick up the user request, right? To process the user request first of all, right? So the transaction codes for the dialogue work process is SM50, SM66. There we can check the work process overview, and there we can check the status of the work process. There we can check the status of the work process here, how the work process are behaving and everything. We can check it out here, right? SM50, SM66 here. So there, so and also we for update records, updating the update records into DB table level. So SM13, SM14 are the transaction code for the update here. Then NQ, the locking mechanism. NQ, so the locking mechanism here. SM12, we check it out the locking mechanism. So these are the up to here. Then we also discussed about the SM04, AL08. SM04 is the list of logged on users list. How many users are logged in? If you want, you can kill the sessions as well. So if you want, you can just kill the user sessions also using the SM04. SM04, we can do that one, right? So we can also kill the user sessions and all those things. We can do that one, right? So that is the one thing here, right? So SM04, you can check the users related activities, active sessions, how many are there, what they are doing, and which IP they logged in, what is the gem server they are using. All the information we can see it from here in the SM04, right? Here we can see it here. All the information we can see it from there, right? That is the SM04. AL08 also same, but this is the, if you have the multiple application server, all the application server related details we can see it in the system wide, entire system wide, not just specific to the one app server. System wide we can see it here, right? So that is the one thing we discussed. The next one which we are going to discuss about the B. B means background work process, right? Background work process here, right? Background work process. So what is the use of the background work process? So before we go for this transaction code, this background work process, we will know, we should like to know for everybody. Normally, developers will use the SA38 or SE38 for the SE38 transaction codes for developing or writing the programs, code, reports, function, anything. They will use the SA38 or SE38. They will use it here. If they want to write the program, if they want to write the report, code, so anything, they will use the SA38 or SE38, they will use it here, right? It's a developer transaction code. Normally, they will go for SA38, then they will give the program and they will execute the program names here, right? So they will execute the program names, they select it, they will execute it. If they want to execute the program, they have written the hundreds of programs. Suppose example, let's try some of the program. Like always, the program starts with the RS star, RS, RR star. It will like that. Suppose they want to execute something. If you execute it, the result will be displayed here, right? The result will be displayed. So we can execute SA or SE. SA only for execution, execute option is there. But SE, if you want to create the program, if you want to write the program, variant, attributes, text, this all are the developers will do, but they will use this transaction code. They will use this transaction code. They will use it here. They will use this program, this transaction code. They will use it to do the all kind of things here. All kind of things they will use it here. Then the results will be displayed, right? So this is what they will do. normally for their day-to-day activity, writing the programs or everything. So suppose they will write the program, but they want to execute, but manually they have to go to system, any program, hundreds of lines, thousands of lines, thousands of hundreds, thousands of lines, they will write it, but they want to execute. They want to send the payrolls. So they want to, like they have they have written the program saying that, so all the bank accounts, 31st, every day 31st, it should send the salaries to them, payrolls to them, payrolls running, right? Also some other messages, some other things. So they want to execute automatic way. So they don't want to run it in the manual way. So all those things, right? So in this way, how they can do that one, right? How they can perform it. So, so manually execution every day night to 31st means if they execute it, then that will not be a case, right? One time, suppose that time you will not be there. That time system is down, or that time another system. That time something is happened for you. Then how the payrolls will be delayed, right? So in that case, so that's the reason what happens. SAP, SAP given the dedicated work process, background work process. So which means yes, the work process, the background work process will execute the programs or report or commands or anything in background way without any user intervention, without any manual intervention. So the background work process will do the work. So without any user inputs. Sir, how? So now first time we have to define the, so like it kind of automated kind of functionalities, automation kind of functionalities here. Background job will do automation kind of functionalities. Sir, I want to execute the one report, one program that the report sent to the my manager. So then yeah, automatically I want to execute this one means we can set in the job, we can write the program, we can also write the program. We means our developers will write the program. They want to every day 9 o'clock. We want to send the report to the my manager mailbox. How? Right? So we have to do the scheduling option, job. So scheduling option. In that case, we need to create a job. We need to create a job here. Job means set of instructions, set of active actions we will set in the job. So the job will do their work as per the timelines you provided in the job, right? For this background work process will do the same. Who will helping here to run without any user event? In the dialogue mode, we will do the all the dialogue activities and everything. Dialogue mode means we are in the front end, we will log in, we will do the manually do the our activities here. Instead of doing the RWL manual activities, if you write the code or program or commands, then if you schedule it, then background work process will run it in the background mode without any user or manual intervention. The background work process will execute whatever you are doing, that background work process will execute background way. Sir, how to do that one? Right? So in SM36, we need to create the background job. We have to create the background job. We have to create it. We have to create the background job in SM36. Here we have to provide the job name. Suppose example in SM36, we have to provide the job name here. So you can log into the any system. Our network developments are there, other systems also there. You can log into the any systems here. Okay, go to the SM36 here. Here, provide the job name. So what is the job name? Suppose like example, so just I'm giving the monthly payroll job, right? Monthly payroll job. So monthly payroll job means job name you have defined. So it's a high priority job, right? Then go to the job steps here. So there are the three types of job steps here. Either above programs or above reports, you can run it automated way, or external commands also you can run it in the automated way, or external programs also you can run it in the automated way. So only three possibilities here, either above program or the external command or external programs. Only these three we can run it in the automated way. Automated way means you can give this to the background job. Job will execute this one here. Job will execute this one here, right? So then suppose like above program. Above program means where the our abappers will write the programs. Sir, which program I have to write it? Normally in the real time, you will get the program name or report name from the your job owner, means your developers or functional team. But here we don't have anything, right? Just search it out. Here it also it is available. Just search, you will get the one of the reports here. If you just search RS star something like that, you will get the lot of data, lot of reports. You will get it out here. Lot of so lot of things you will get from here. Select any one of the report, right? So then variant, what is this variant? This is the optional. This is the variant is the optional here. Optional means, so if you are the countries like thousands of lines are there, the job execution may get delayed. But because each and every line has to be executed, compiled, right? So this will take time. But variant will control the execution of the program, execution of the report, all those things. So how it will control it when you are riding on the bike, when you're going on the bike, how you are, so brake or so clutch, so you have the speed limit, right? How it will brake will control the our job execution, our bike control, right? Same way here, the variant also will control the job execution. The variant will control the job execution, right? That is optional. If you have variants, you can give it. If you don't have, nothing, right? Just you can set it out. So only at a time, only one thing, either foreground or external command or external program. Two you cannot set at a time, right? Just click on the button. So now if you want to set the one more, you can set it out. But so that's fine. You set the above program. So which means this payroll job, you have to execute it, right? The job name you set it. That means all the details you mentioned in the program, that program you given to the job here. Now job steps. We have the three types of job steps are there here. Job steps are three types here. One is the above program, external program, then external program and external command here. Three types of job steps are there. The next one is the job startup conditions here. So here immediate you want to run the job you want to run the immediate, or day and time you want to give it, then after event, after job. So we have the operational modes. There are startup conditions. So which means when you want to run the job, I want to run immediately. But if you go to the periodic values, daily I want to run. It's a monthly job, right? So monthly I want to run the job starting from today. So which means today it will execute, next month at the same date it will execute. So like that the job will execute. No, no, no. I want to execute every 5 minutes, every 1 hour, every day, every week, every month. So like that you want to execute, you can set the timelines here. Right? I want to execute monthly, right? Just click on the OK button. Right? So then you want to run it in the, so you want to run it, you want to execute the job in the Saturday, Sundays as well, or if you don't want, or so then Saturday, Sundays and public holidays. If you select the German calendar, normally we will choose it. Then click on the save button here. Then job got scheduled here. So monthly starting from today, this job will execute. Right? Click on the save button, then the job is status is released status. When you assign the timelines, job will go to the released status here, right? So SM37 is only for the creating the jobs here in SM36. Sir, I want to monitor the job. I want to check whether my job is executed or not. Go to the SM37 transaction code. Then, so here we can see what is the job name. Suppose like you selected like monthly. I remember only these things. PH monthly. So maybe month. Just star means all will come. Which is the username? I don't remember. right? Then select execute, then it will say the job is active status. Job is active status here. It is doing something in the job. Okay, it is active, which means it is running status. Job is currently active, means the payroll job is executing now. As soon as this job completed, so the status is completed, then I will get the salary to my account, right? So like that, so I set it out in the job name. This is the program name you set, right? This is the program name you set. So it will execute now. This will execute. This job will be executed, right? This job will be executed here. That's what it is running here. So suppose I want to cancel this job, select the job. So you can go to the cancel the active job. I want to change the scheduling. Now you cannot change it. So I want to change the status. I want to delete the job. I want to, so some kind of administration of the job means SM37 we can do it. SM37 we can do it here. See here, job is started at 10:47. The duration is the 112. So means 112 seconds completed for execution. So this will done every monthly. This will done every monthly. Suppose like if you remove the dates, so next month also it will be reduced released status here. Next month, monthly payroll, right? Monthly payroll. So next month, 8th month, today same date, this will be executed. Automatically it will be executed, right? Same way it will executed, right? So like that, this job will be executed by its own, right? You no need to one time if you do the setup in SM36, then that will be executed automatically, that will be executed in the systems, right? That is the job scheduling, right? In SM37 we need to define the job name here. Suppose like, so daily report job. So then go to the job steps. We have the three types of steps are there. So either above program, you can define it. You will get the requirement. What you have to give it, you will get the requirement here. Right? Go to the external program. The external program means, so you can just check the external program means, just you can check the, so what program you have to give it. Already programs are there here, right? So you can just select the which program you want to select it here, which program you want to, so you want to select it here, then select it here. What is the OS here? So any OS, maybe select the parameter. Normally we need to give the parameters, target server, all the details, then click on the save button here. Then so external command got triggered. So you have selected the external command. Then you want to run immediately only one time. I don't want to run the periodically, right? So I don't want, so then save it here. Click on the save button here. Then job is scheduled, released status here. Then we can go to the SM37 transaction code. Then select today, right? So monthly payroll daily report. Oh, daily report job got cancelled. Daily report job got cancelled here. So why it cancelled? So go to the job log, then so unclear. Just we given the command name, what to execute it, what I have to execute it, all those things, it's unclear. The program is unclear here. So which means the job got failure here. So which means you are not properly set the things here in the job steps. So it should be clearly you need to set it out. But see here, this job is still running. This job is still the running status here. What is this program? Why it is running very longer time? So this is the program. This step corresponds. It does not have any parameter. The user use the authorization to basis. Okay, that is fine. Let's see. So we can also check the daily how many jobs are executing. If you remove the from date from star, just execute and see how many jobs are executing by the our persons here. You can check it out here. What they are doing here, how many jobs are it is executing. All the information will be recorded here, right? All the information got recorded here. It is executing all the jobs they are executing here. All the jobs they are executing in the system here, right? So this is what they are doing in the systems here, right? So this is what it is executing in the system. But our daily report job is still active. It is running from long time. So, okay, 1 hour is okay. But if running more than 1 hour, then something wrong. It will impact the system performance. Means system will be slow that time, right? So if the job is running very longer time also, we need to check why the job is running very longer time here. Very longer time why job is running. We need to check all this part also. We have to check it out here why it is running very longer, right? So that is also we need to check it out that one here. So here job means one of the program name or one of the set of instructions we are giving to the job. So job will execute based upon the scheduling, based upon the timing, right? Based upon the scheduling or timing, job will do that duty, that their duty, it will do it here. Background job here, right? Background job will do that duty here. Job is like a set of jump here. So what is the background job here? So background job will execute what is background job, right? Set of instructions, right? It's an automated task. So whatever the details you are giving in the SM36 and program field, job step field, either external program or external command or above program. So the automated the task that runs in the background without user interaction, right? As per the scheduled times, it will be executed. So this background jobs are useful for executing the time consuming, the repeated tasks, data archiving, background processing, report generation. They are the some time consuming tasks are there in the SAP level, transport imports. So maybe daily monitoring also, and also we can also like some repeated tasks are there. We have to do it manually. Every day human has to log in and they have to do that kind of things also we can do the automated. So this can also optimize the system performance by running the reports and programs in the background way, means in the background way, not in the dialogue mode. If user want to execute, dialogue work process will take care of that work process. But if you run it, user wants to run in the background mode, then background work process will take care of. The background work process running means there is no impact on the system performance here. System performance as here. So in SM36, you will get the job wizard page. You will get it out. Background job wizard page you will get here in SM36. Here you can do the all your activities you can perform it in the SM36 here. In the SM36 wizard, you will get the wizard. So in this wizard, you can create the job name here. So provide the job name. Job steps are three types of job steps here, either above program, external command, external program, above program. Any program name you can give it here. Any program name, any program name, any external command, whatever you have. So normally in the real time, we will get the requirement from the job owner, either functional or developers. They will tell you what program name you have to give it here. What program name you have to give it here, it will tell you. Suppose like I am just scheduling the one of the background jump to delete the old background jobs. And so just executed the command also, variant also I have given. Then save button here, go back, start condition. Now it is job is in the scheduled status. There the status of the job. Three things you should remember: like job status, status of the job startup condition, immediate, daytime, after event, then after job, then operational mode. So operational mode is a separate concept. Then daytime, after event, after job. Suppose you want to run it in a particular day and time. You want to run in the particular event. You want to run the job in the after one job is running. You want to run this job after that one. So you want to run the job during the operational mode time. So you can schedule it. The startup conditions. So these are the jobs types of job steps here. Then job status here. Status means we have immediate job status. That is a so job status, yes. Scheduled status. Then when you creating the job, that is the scheduled status. Then released when you assign the timelines, when you assign the timelines, that is in the released status. Then job is ready. Then it will go to the active, which means job is currently running. Then it is finished. Job is currently finished or job is cancelled status, right? So scheduled, released, ready, active, finished, cancelled status here. So when the job is active, which means active means job is currently running, that is the active status here. When the job is finished, currently the job is finished status here. Cancelled, the job is cancelled status here. Okay, so which means, so depends upon the job status, that will run accordingly, right? So now you are creating the job means it is in the scheduled status. When you assign the timelines, when you assign the timelines and save it, job will go to the released status. Released, job is released means definitely it will execute now. You go to the test job, it will execute now. Now job is executed. Test job got executed. So now maybe this may be deleted something here. You can see class Z. So job finished. So many jobs got deleted. You can see. So here this job, what I did is I given the one report. This is for the deletion of the old unwanted jobs. Unwanted jobs will be deleted. So this is deleted. So 44 jobs got deleted and 8 jobs got deleted. So total 52 jobs got deleted from the system. So there is a spool also generated. If you go this report, there is a report generated. What jobs got deleted from the system? Means already executed jobs got deleted. All the information you got the report, right? You got the report at what dated jobs, all the information you got the data, right? So which means it got deleted the system, right? It done the cleanup activities in the system, right? So that is called the, so job here. Job means it's kind of automated task here. SM36 is the transaction code to creation of the background job here. So each job, sir, what is the relation between this job creation, job running, and background work process? Who is running this job? Your background work process. If you go to the job details here, then if you go to the job details here, here you can see the work process number 12, right? So work process number 12. Then if you go to the SM50 and see work process number 12 is done by the BTC. So all the BTC jobs, all this BTC will be run by the your background work process. All the background jobs will be executed by the this one. So currently we executed the one job that is still running, right? So see here. So with which user we have run the one job we are executing, right? That job is still running status here. Something wrong with that job. It is running from very longer time here, right? It is running from very longer. See here, still it is active. Job is still active status. So if you want, you can cancel the job also. So if you cancel it, then active job will be cancelled. The work process which is occupied here, that will be the free. So here that has got released, it come to the waiting status here, right? So when you are running in the same report in the dialog mode, there may be a performance issues. But now you are running in the executed in the background mode, you can do your work here. Suppose if the same report, if I execute in the dialog mode, what will happen? Suppose if I go to the SA38, then what is the report I chosen? I forgot that report name. Forgot that report name. If I go to SM30, suppose if I don't schedule the job name, if I execute in the here, local time zone is wrong. Okay. So if I execute here, so that will be different here. So run it in the background mode to avoid the performance issues and also automated way. Automated way we can execute in the background mode so that jobs will execute it here. Here, what you need to remember is go to SM36 is the job creation wizard. So then there you need to provide the job name, anything. Then job steps, job startup conditions, and job status here. So three things you should remember. When the job come to the active status, once the job is ready, ready will come when the timelines are occurred. Suppose now to 7:34 you want to run the job, 7:34 it will come to the job active status here. Ready status, then active. Active means job is running status. Finished means job is successfully completed. Cancelled means job is cancelled due to the error. Released. When you assign the timelines, timelines means when you assign the job startup conditions here, start conditions here, then job will come to the timelines here. Right? Suppose you are creating the one more job like test 2, then program name, you can give it here, any program name, right? Go to the start conditions. I want to date and time. I want to give it now, today only. At what time I want to run it here. So now 7:32, 7:32 now, 7:32, the job name. So what I can do here, 7:30, 40, 40, I will give it, I will schedule it, then save it, then job is released status. If you go to the SM37, then what is the job name? If you know the job name, you can type it, just click it button. Then if you 7:32, right? Just change the date also, or you can just provide the timelines as well. Then the job will be displayed. So released status now. When this will be released? 7:40. So what is the time now? System time, maybe which time zone it will pick it out. But currently 7 system time zone, our user time zone is the 7:33. But system time zone is the 7:03, right? So system time, as per the system time, it will be executed here, right? 7:40, this job will be executed. 7:40, oh, 17th, it will be executed. Means as per the system time, tomorrow at 7:40, this job will be executed. So you don't need to manually go log in, execute it. Just set the time, automatically job will do the their work here, right? That is the one important thing here. Okay, the main thing is the job will do the that work. This is the here. So one more important thing here. So there is a standard background jobs also available here in the system. Standard background jobs, which means SAP jobs. Standard background jobs means SAP jobs. So what is this SAP jobs means? So this jobs will do the cleanup of the systems. It will do the some cleanup, old logs deletion, old job logs deletion, school log deletions. That kind of things will be scheduled by these jobs here, right? So these jobs will run in the systems here for the monitoring and checking the active jobs, then collecting the statistics, reports, deleting the old above dumps, support, all those things. This will be done by the SAP jobs. SAP standard jobs always will be the SAP here. This will come as part of your SAP installation, right? You don't need to do it here. Just you need to release it. Go to the standard background jobs, Every system, this should be running fine. Then default scheduling, this will be released status. These jobs will be the released status. It will run automatically. It will run automatically. If you just go ahead and check in the SM37, then execute, then you will see the jobs here. So many jobs are waiting for the execution, right? Many jobs are waiting for the execution here, which means it will be released. So when this will be released, it will be released in the 9/8/78/78/42. 7/8/42 here. 7/8. When is what is the time now? Now 7:05 only. So 7/8. Next 3 minutes, this job will be executed. Right? So now what about this job? 7/8 only. So next 3 minutes, this job also will be executed. 7/8. Okay. So in the next 3 minutes, all these jobs will be executed automated, right? Automated way, automatically it will be executed. It will do the whatever the their work here. It is checking the active job, doing the cleanup, performance statistics, all the information will be gathered. So here who will help means your background work process will help here. The background work process will help to complete the job here. In the dialog mode, you logged in, you are doing the background mode, then background work process will help to complete the background level things here. That is what will happen in the system. That is what it will happen in the systems here, right? That is the background work process. Okay, so background jobs here. So job is like a kind of automated task. It will run it in the background here, that runs in the background without any user intervention. Are we running just creating the job, just living? So monthly, daily, every 10 minutes, every day it will run. It will run. So we can use this option for repeated tasks, periodic tasks, and automated tasks. All those things we can use it here, right? So the purpose of this job is for automate the time consuming and repeated tasks, right? So that dialogue work process will be free here, any without any performance issues or anything. This will be scheduled here. So it's kind of non-interactive process that runs. So operations and all those things without disturbance of the user activity, that will run in the background, that will run in the background here. There are a lot of advantages of running the background jobs here. Reduce the manual efforts, automated tasks, user choice. It reduces the user interaction also. Automatically, seamlessly, it will run it in the background, right? So time consuming. Ideally, for the time consuming, it will, if you want to run it, it will time consuming everything here, right? We have the priorities of the jobs. So we have the release, Redis, timelines. So how to create it? There are a lot of things are there, right? So what I want is required. Everybody, please log into the systems. Create your assessment is like create the job on your name. Create the assessment is like here assignment. Okay, assignment. So what we call the assignment only. Okay, assignment is like here. So
Ravi, is canceling the job and deleting the job is the same,
yes, canceling the job.
and deleting the job also is the same, or is there any what I think like when
Cancel
you have
means
canceled
can, cancel job means canceling the running job. Deleting means you are deleting from the system. You are not going to run. Okay, suppose
yeah,
like if you delete it, if you delete the job means this will not be available here, right? It deleted. Canceling means, so suppose like active job is running here. You are canceling means this will go to the cancelled status here. Stopping means this will go to the stopped status here. This will go to the cancelled status. Canceling is
means
different.
it temporarily it got cancelled, but we can schedule it, right? If
Right,
cancelled,
right. We can do that one.
but in the deleting job, it's totally job got deleted, right?
Yeah, you are deleting the job from the system. Okay.
And only active jobs only we can cancel, right? If
Yeah,
other
only. Yeah,
under
active
them.
jobs. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So assignment is for everybody. Please create the one job and schedule it here. Right? Suppose like, so you need to go to the SM37, create the job. Suppose like my assignment. Suppose I have to do the assignment also, right? So my assignment I am doing. So I'm going to create the job. Then job step. It we can pick up any program. Okay, you can pick up any program that will give you. Otherwise, so you can choose any program, RS or some programs. You can choose it. The program's name will come, any program you can choose it, save it. So save it, that program name, go back, right? Start conditions when you want to execute that job here. So I want to execute the job immediately. Okay, then save it, job is released. Then go to the SM37, check the job here. So my job is completed here, Ravi job. What is deleted? 00. Okay, job is deleted. Then I will send the screenshot in the WhatsApp group saying that I have completed my assignment. Okay, so this way you have to complete the, you have to run the, this way you need to complete the your jobs, right? So this is the back